My name is Rachel Kelly. Today's date is November 23rd, 2016, and my password is sunset. Every morning, before we went to school, my sister and I would have a bowl of cereal while playing the various games on the backs of the boxes. Usually we'd have our own box, and then switch when we were done with whatever puzzle or crossword we were doing that we'd already completed 10 times before that. I wouldn't have these sweet memories if my parents hadn't ensured that we ate breakfast every single morning before we did anything else. Then time goes on, and I become an adolescent who's more concerned with sleeping than eating during my mornings. More time passes, and I now find myself working at a coffee shop which specializes in serving people breakfast. Working in this environment has not only been energizing and fun, but as a nutrition major, it's given me a great opportunity to see many people's eating habits. Regularly eating breakfast helps to maintain a healthy body weight, and seeing as nearly 2/3 of American adults are overweight or obese, which is the majority of the population, it's time to start making a change. Those most at risk for developing poor eating habits, however, are our children, and the time to act is now. For starters, breakfast is critical for the most basic of functions that your body needs in order for you to live your life every day. Eating literally anything in the mornings is better than eating nothing. So have at those leftover pizzas in the fridge at 7 a.m. if you happen to find yourself out of your normal morning oats. Your digestive system, metabolism, mental processes all get a jump start when you eat breakfast. Your car can only go so far before needing to be refueled with gas, and it's the same for your body. And it does not like running on fumes. By making a conscious decision to improve your long-term eating habits, you're effectively choosing to lead a healthier life. The consequences of not making these choices can lead to unsavory diagnoses later on in life. According to Food Therapy Functional Foods 2002, an estimated 1/3 of all cancer deaths could have been avoided by a change in diet. Eating breakfast is part of a healthy, balanced diet, and your body will thank you for it. It's important to establish the habit of eating breakfast early on during childhood. As a collective, we need to ensure that all of our children eat breakfast regularly. For this reason, many schools have implemented school breakfast programs to help needy families ensure that their children eat breakfast every day. Promoting Lifelong Healthy Eating 2002 states that hungry children are more likely to have behavioral, emotional, and academic problems in school, simply from not eating breakfast. Could you imagine how well our students would do in schools across the nation if every child just ate breakfast in the mornings? They are, after all, our future, and we need to be nurturing and nourishing them properly. The School Breakfast Program, Participation and Outcomes 2009, states, providing children with access to subsidized breakfast could reduce the risk of food-related hardships. By altering eating patterns, it could affect nutritional, health, cognitive, and other kinds of outcomes. Investing in our children's health is vital to the growth and success of all future generations, and organizations such as No Kid Hungry aim to do just that. They provide thousands of free meals to needy kids who deserve to grow up to be happy and healthy. But it's hard sometimes, especially for busy, on-the-go parents, to make sure that their kids eat breakfast. It can feel like a burdening extra step in the mornings, which can already be chaotic and stressful for that big, busy family. But you can still make sure that your kids eat breakfast by providing them with easy foods such as fruit, yogurt, a granola bar, and on those rare but super hectic mornings, it's okay to give Junior that slice of pepperoni, as long as it gets him up and going. Ideally, though, every breakfast should be wholesome and well-balanced to promote optimum health. Eating breakfast as a part of your everyday diet helps your body to maintain a healthy body weight. And it's clear that with over 2/3 of our nation is in dire need of a healthy diet change. Annabella Sari states in Anthropology of Obesity in the United States that most healthy individuals in a stable food environment maintain a relatively constant body weight within a narrow range of variation due to the body's ability to adjust its energy intake and output. Our bodies operate best when we have stable eating habits, and a great way to promote those is by eating breakfast. And it's not just for the mornings. Eating breakfast helps keep you going throughout the rest of your day. An article by the Institute of Food Technologies in 2012 found that breakfast skippers consume 40% more sweets, 55% more soft drinks, 45% less vegetables, and 30% less fruit than people who ate breakfast. Curbing these unhealthy habits is crucial to maintaining a healthy weight for all individuals. However, breakfast doesn't only have to be about eating, although it can be. Mornings, or whichever time of day you have your first meal, can also be a great time for you to reflect on the previous day or plan for the next 24 hours ahead of you. It can also be a great time for introspection and self-reflection, which can aid in maintaining focus and mindfulness during your everyday activities and interactions. Setting aside necessary me time or breakfast time on a regular basis is a fantastic way of maintaining a healthy, balanced sense of self. In the book Mindfulness and Positive Psychology, Tim Lomas states, mindfulness has been found to provide greater exposure to our internal environment, to help overcome blind spots in self-knowledge, and to align our actual self with our ideal self. Mindfulness helps people to look within, sift through the judgments, comparisons, distortions, and clearly see who we really are, our authentic self. Imagine feeling more centered and balanced as a person, just as a result of taking 15 minutes out of your day to reflect and practice being mindful. I can already taste the peace within. Being mindful affects not only your personal life, but it can also affect your professional endeavors as well. Being more alert and focused at work as a result of eating breakfast is a big career move and gives you a leg up on all those non-breakfast underachievers. Eating cereal with my sister in the mornings was not a part of some revolutionary fad or a radical new way of consuming calories. It was a critical part of our everyday life and helped ensure that we grew up smarter, happier, and healthier. It's important to refuel our bodies after sleeping and before we go on with our everyday lives. Eating breakfast is a great time for some personal development and self-reflection, which benefits your life beyond just the kitchen table. But most importantly, children who do not eat breakfast regularly due to financial distress are perhaps the most at risk for growing up with poor eating habits and becoming overweight, as well as being unable to focus in school. Organizations such as No Kid Hungry provide thousands of children with free meals, including breakfast, and you can donate easily by going online and clicking on the Give tab at the top of the menu. If you're not already doing so, I encourage you to start incorporating breakfast into your daily routine to benefit not only your body and soul, but also give our kids a jump start into their bright and sunny futures.